Okay, here's the other crown jewel of this month's auction. So this is a tomb model of a house made during the Han Dynasty. This is the oldest thing I've ever had. I've been doing this a long time, hundreds of estates, a couple 100,000 individual items, and this is the oldest thing I've ever had. So the Han Dynasty was from 202 BC to 220 AD. And show you a couple little things here. Got a little dog right there on the porch. And on the other side is a chicken. And so this is a tomb relic. I'll stand her back up here. So during the Han Dynasty, if you had a little bit of money when you passed, these tomb models would be made to be placed in the tomb with you. And this would represent the dwelling that you would live in the afterlife. The wealthier you were, the bigger the house. And so, you can find some museum pieces out there that are 4 and 5 stories with a watchtower. And the wealthier you were, the bigger the house was. And so this would have been a family of very modest means. Got a little fence around the house here, a porch, and a couple of barnyard animals. Other people of this class might have like a barnyard with a fence around it, representing where the animals would be kept, or something of similar nature. It's about 11 inches high, 8 inches across. The glaze is a lead brown. It's a brown glaze. Lead was used for this glazing process during this time. And so these were just, generally used for outdoor items or tomb models. So it's a Han Dynasty tomb model of a house. You can find some information out there. You can see some of the big fancy ones that are in museums. During this period of time, the Han Dynasty was part of the area that they occupied was in what is now Vietnam, and that's where most of these tomb relics come from, is that part of the world. And they would have farm animals, any variety of pedestrian daily life items, up to the very grandiose houses, multi-stories, and so forth. So this is from the same estate as some of that Ming and Qing dynasty china that we have, and the sterling silver. A very well-traveled family, loved collecting a lot of the Asian antiques, and this was a very important piece for them. And we have it now going through our auction. It's ready for it to get a new home. And if you think about it, this could have been made while Christ was alive. So 202 BC to 200 AD is the period which this was made. Again, it's a tomb model of a house. Help yourself on this one, folks. Good luck.